Michigan Wolverines. And you know what time it is? It's prime time. And what that means when it's prime time, my boy, Mr. Aaron, what is up, buddy? Welcome to the Prime Time Show. I know it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a little over a week since my last call, but excited to be back here just in time for conference tournament action. Actually, it's been like 2 weeks because last week was the All-Star break. Yeah. But yeah, just in time for conference tournaments is Chris Cross immediately going to turn it over to King Rames.
Yeah, pretty excited to have you back in prime time, my dude. As always, Mr. Mr. Mo Blues able to get Michigan on the board early here. What are you looking forward to this game, though? I mean, obviously a big uphill battle for Rutgers.
Yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see how the likes of Dwayne Salmons and Don Fletcher match up against each other, as well as the likes of the Aldo Tribble pair against the likes of Xavier and Hale and JaMichael Gordon.
Yeah, for Rutgers, rough season, 1-7 on the season, can put up some points with the best of them. They also give up a lot. As Tribble going to fire up the three ball good as he rounds it home, bang. But Rutgers are one of those bubble teams at 1-7 coming into this week, so they definitely need. I think a W would definitely help solidify their chances in getting into March Madness.
Yeah, they're actually pretty close in offensive production this season to Michigan. They're only about 17 points, actually, the difference between these two offensively this season. Rutgers, though, has given up 676 compared to just 588 for Michigan. So Rutgers...
I think there were one or two big blowout losses that they had. So
yeah, definitely not great for Rutgers. Of course, C-Web, we know him as the upset king, so definitely looking to extend that streak here, as that's a nice defensive effort by Rutgers.
Pass inside, Grosjean able to save it, throws it up high off the glass, can't get it to go. King Raines up the rebound.
Yeah, unfortunately for Grosjean there, he's not able to get that one to go. Would extend this Rutgers league out to 5, which against a high-powered offensive team like Michigan, you want to get off to a hot start early to try and get them on the back foot, as Don Fletcher makes that look too easy, gives Michigan back the lead.
Yeah, 6-5 now, Wolverines. Sure, we're going to bring the ball up for the Scarlet Knights. A lot of picks. One thing I will say right now, other than as I was about to say it, is I didn't see a lot of move. There's been a lot of movement from Rutgers offensively.
Don Fletcher,
Matt just leaned into that. That was like a Jacob Csba check. Oh my god,
that poor man just got laid out. Ooh. Big three ball, by the way, there for Rutgers. I believe that was Tribble.
That's a good start here for Rutgers. Fadeaway J is no good as the ball rims in and out. Quick outlet pass to Tribble in transition. Surveys the situation. Doesn't like what he sees. Nobody going to the basket. Now trying to break down the defense. Gets inside. Bad pass to Stack. Passes it to Stack Blues instead of Chris Cross. So turnover.
Shout out to Jack Haley redeeming a viewership reward for his player.
Can if you haven't done it to date. You get 3 per player's career.
Yep.
Don Fletcher. So if you haven't, then post that bad boy in viewership rewards.
We're trying to break down. I believe that's Mo Blues. No, that's Inhale.
Right. Nice take by Tribble there, right in amongst the trees.
Yeah. The team's shooting pretty hot so far to start this one. Rutgers 4 of 5, Michigan 4 of 6. So very, very even back and forth matchup here. This definitely plays to Rutgers' strength right now, but they have to be careful because, again, Michigan can put up points with the best of them. The Scarlet Knights defense hasn't been super, super great this season, so something to keep an eye on potentially.
Yeah, for sure. And Rutgers right now with the hot start is right where they want to be.
Yeah, just taking a look at the stat line, definitely looks like rebounding's been a bit of an issue for the Scarlet Knights. That's a nice steal by Joseph Aldo. High floater in the lane gets that to go.
Yeah, coast to coast, the butter and the toast on that one. 3-point lead now for the Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, the leading rebounder is Krista Matz at 7. But then after that, it falls all the way down to 4.4 with Lockdown Boogie. So,
I mean, it's been a bugaboo for them for a good part of the season. So,
yeah, I mean, I say that it's a pretty similar. Well, it's not quite a similar situation. Rames and D'Angelo, both hovering at about that 8 mark for Michigan.
oh, here's my mentality: score, don't miss your shots. You won't have to worry about rebounding. Play some defense on the other end, and you're good to go.
Yeah, Rutgers still shooting. Yeah, right. Sounds super simple. Rutgers, by the way, off to a really hot start. Have only missed 1 shot so far tonight. Michigan only missed 2. Is Terrell Hero going to get called for a foul on Sage?
1 and 2. I got to step away from the PC for 5 seconds.
You are all good, my friend. First one from Sage, up and no good. Payne Sage before that one was perfect from the free throw line, so no longer a part of that elusive 100 club. One of only 2 players perfect from the line in this contest coming into this game. Second one from Sage, up and no good, so he actually misses both there. Not the time you want to be inefficient from the charity stripe. As Lumpkin out to Sanchez on the wing, gonna fire up the 3, bang! From Sanchez.
Milo with a big 3 there. You know, the funny part is, I hear you talking about that. Those free throws may come back late in the game. You want to make sure you knock down as many of those opportunities as you can.
Rutgers, by the way, up by 6 now against a very, very strong Michigan team. Is D'Angelo going to get called for an illegal screen? Rutgers going to get possession.
Slow start here from the Wolverines. They started out good initially in the first couple minutes, but the last couple minutes have been a little bit rough.
Yeah, the defense by this bench unit for Rutgers has really stepped up big here in the second half of this first quarter.
Aldo can go inside to Marcus Lumpkin. Lumpkin can't get that one over the outstretched hands of the Michigan defender.
It was D'Angelo on the block there.
And Lumpkin with the defensive rebound. He's going to get it to Tyrell Hero. Spots up for 3. Bang!
Tyrell Hero with the big 3 there for Rutgers. 9-point lead now for the Scarlet Knights. Michigan going to be forced to call a timeout.
Hey, by the way, this is the reason why C-Webb is known as a upset king. I mean, Rutgers out to a 9-point lead here in the first quarter. Plenty of time left to go, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. However,
I think the thing is, I think Rutgers has only missed like 2 or 3 shots so far this game. Super, super efficient here from Rutgers early on. As that one no good there. That was Jermichael Gordon on the miss.
Lumpkin was guarding him when they're down low. And a nice pass to Tyrell Hero again. To 11-point lead now. Listen, you know, the one thing I will say is if a team is scoring, and we see Rutgers has been able to score all season, hard foul by Lumpkin, by the way, on Nasir Ali. So Ali really wanted to shoot too, but I mean, there's a reason why you look at Rutgers. Yes, they are 1-7, but Big Ten, it was a gauntlet, and for a team that put up 637 points, you know that they can score.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, especially the likes of Dwayne Salmon, 17.5. You've got Aldo coming in at 11.5, coming off the bench here tonight. Dribble at just under 10, Cross at just under 10. Lockdown Boogie as well with 9 from that backup center spot. So a lot of decently high-profile scorers here for Rutgers.
Pull-up jumper, rims in and out. D'Angelo up with the rebound. Gordon up to Shep. Shep going to hit it right back to Gordon. Went for the alley-oop, and Hero with a huge steal prevents Nasir Ali getting that alley-oop from the interior. Aldo for 3, no good. Lockdown Boogie for the offensive rebound. Gets fouled by Shep.
Tommy Shep gonna send Lockdown Boogie to the line for 2.
You know what's interesting? I'm just kind of looking at the matchups here. Aldo, for the most part, for the whole season, I really truly felt like he was the starter. But it seems to me like there was a little bit of a chess game being played here as you got Aldo coming off the bench for this one. So
Yeah, I mean, Aldo definitely brings much more of a defensive presence to this bench unit that it just again looking at the numbers, I think they were missing from their starting lineup, or from their bench unit rather. So Aldo going to be a big addition. Is there Sanchez?
You can't even say Michigan is shooting terribly. They're shooting 50% here in this first quarter, but they're out by 13.
Yeah, I mean with Rutgers hitting 70%, it's kind of hard for Michigan to really kind of pull back here as they do finally get it back to single digits.
Well, the other piece to this too is you talk about Michigan's offense right now, and Rutgers going to give a ball right back to them, but Michigan thrives in transition. They are a really good transition team, and right now with Rutgers hitting so many shots, they've not been able to get out and get those easy transitional buckets. So Shep for three, bang! Tommy Shep, the walk-on from downtown.
Yeah, big there from the walk-on Tommy Shep. Much needed for Michigan. Cuts the lead now down to just 6 points in favor of the Scarlet Knights here, as it looks like Aldo is just going to hold on to this one for last shot on the first.
Boogie gets fouled. Said, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to wait.
Got good there for lockdown Boogie. Near full suite of substitutions on for both sides with 6 to go.
We 81% free throw shooter knocks down both. Blue's going to pull the trigger on a three to end the first. So the end of one, 27-17. Scarlet Knights out to a 10-point lead. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. Big Ten Conference Round 1. We'll be right back. Welcome back. United Center here in Chicago. Good first quarter there, though, Aaron.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams come out shooting really efficient. Rutgers with the better of the Wolverines at the moment, but again, Michigan known as a very offensive powerhouse here, as Raheem strong take up there through Grosjean, can't get it to go. But yeah, Michigan a very, very strong offensive team, so it's going to be difficult for a team like Rutgers that hasn't had the best of defenses all season to really keep Michigan down. They did a great job in that first quarter. Will be interesting to see, though, if they can keep that kind of pace up.
Yeah, that's a tall task. Definitely a tall task, but we'll see if they can do it, though, for sure here.
Yeah, Michigan always a perennial favorite to go deep in madness.
I was joking in one of the other streams when Miami trounced Louisville. I said, I almost feel like Michigan and Miami sandbagged get 3 seats.
Hey, listen, you said it, not me.
Oh, I know. I mean, it's not true. It was more of a joke because we know how good they are.
By the way, talk about a couple missed second chance efforts so far for Michigan. Rutgers showing incredible defense here early in this first half as Stack Blues up through cross, not going to go in time. So some great defense from the Scarlet Knights forces the turnover on the shot clock violation.
Yeah, and obviously my comment was completely joking, but
I know. I am aware.
The two teams, solid teams. The reason why Michigan coming off of last year was a little bit of a rough year for them, but the 2 years prior to that, national champions, and then Miami coming off of their championship. So Kristen Matz hits that knockdown jumper.
Yeah, lead now back up to 10 in favor of Rutgers. Is Michigan going to call a timeout here? Not liking what they saw on that setup.
Yeah, we're used to seeing Michigan on the other side having a 10-point lead, a team that's kind of dominating out of the gate, but not here tonight. Right now, Rutgers that hot start early on has kind of set the tone, but still plenty of time for Michigan to chip away at this lead. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Rutgers definitely still kind of on that hot start, but Michigan, again, one of those teams very good offensively, sneaky kind of good defensively. Haven't really seen that here yet, but I'm sure at some point we will see Michigan kind of start balling out here as Matz gets that put back to go.
So Matz comes away with the steal, gets rewarded by running the floor for the tip-in off the miss from Crisscross. So good job by Matz running the floor. Alley going to drive it. Matz, another steal, going to get it out to Salmon. Salmon's going to go in, uncontested off the glass and in. So Matz with back-to-back steals.
Yeah, everything coming up Rutgers so far as they now find themselves up 14, just over 6 minutes to go here in the second. Here's Fletcher now. Got to find Hale.
Lucky that didn't get picked off.
It was very, very close. Mo Blues going to try and get some space here. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Blues has to fire it up from deep. No good.
Defense there in transition by Michigan, able to force them to pull up. Salmon's in the corner, no good. Halley up with the rebound. He's going to look to push Michigan in transition. No points in the last 2 minutes here for the Wolverines. Halley now doing a little dance there, trying to work over Tribble. You get the screen there from Fletcher's. Pulls up top of the key, no good. Matz corrals the rebound.
Yeah, strong rebound there by Krista Matz. Again, the rebound leader here for Rutgers, averaging 7 rebounds per game coming into this one. Far and away the best rebounder here for Rutgers.
Salmon step back, Jay Trino on a string.
What a step back. And Michigan's efficiency has kind of fallen off, only at 40% now, just under that mark. And you got to give credit to the defense of Rutgers. They've just been absolutely killing Michigan.
Howard's got to knock that down. That's a clean look. Might be a little gassed.
Maybe so. We are getting to that point in the quarter where we'll see substitutions come on for both sides.
Salmon's a little dipsy-do move. Can't get the go. Match, so offensive board. He's been activated here, but can't get the reverse layup to go.
Matt's now to Blues. The stacked Blues fires it up from deep to call it a 2.
Nice deep shot there. Would have been nice if it was a 3, but they'll take it.
Yeah, still much needed for Michigan. It does end a bit of a long scoring drought that they were on.
Timeout on the court. 3:59 to go. 14-point lead for the Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like Michigan is playing super, super bad. Rutgers has just come out with a fire under their asses to try and make it to the next round of the tournament here.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing for their lives, right? They're playing for their March Madness lives right now by getting a W. Sanchez from outside is good. Race it, dang postseason, see Webb at it again. So much for go to sleep. This game far from over. We know the Wolverines have a run. Gordon with a nice take.
Yeah, that potentially the starter there. Much needed for Michigan.
Aldo
units now. Yep, bench units now mostly on, save Matz, who's activated at the moment. Gets that one to go for Rutgers.
It's been a while since I've seen Krista Matz. We know he's got the potential. This has been a little bit of a down season for him.
I mean, to be fair, Matz is only a sophomore.
Yeah, but he was insane last year. Aldo in transition. Good hard foul from Nasir Ali.
Yeah, kind of no choice for Ali there but to foul. One up, no good there from Aldo. We'll see Lockdown Boogie check in now for Marcus Lumpkin. We're going to keep the activated mats out there for a while. Second up and good for Aldo.
So 17-point lead. Rutgers taking it to Michigan right now. That's inside. Counted in one. That is what the doctor ordered.
And it'll be the freshman Milo Sanchez getting called for the foul there as Michigan with a chance to cut it to 14. That's how that math works.
Is that the new math? Kidding.
No, that's the old math that just won't get out of my head properly.
That's fair.
Got a mismatch somewhere, does Rutgers.
Inside. Oh, he greened it, and D'Angelo forcing the miss.
Angelo, I think, got a piece of it here. Sage from the corner can't get the bucket.
Ouch. Yeah, Matz was averaging 9 points a game. And I don't know what the rebounds per game. I want to say it's probably around 8 or 9 a game. Back on the side. Floater by Gordon is good. Aldo floater up, no good.
Yeah, this is not the kind of shot you want to force if you're Joseph Aldo. He's got 5 points tonight, only shooting 2 of 6 at the moment, though.
Ali bounce pass over to Shep. Pass inside to D'Angelo is good.
Michigan now starting to cook a little bit. D'Angelo activated down low.
Nice job. D'Angelo stepping up here big for Michigan. 13-point lead.
Yeah, big volleyball block there by D'Angelo.
I see Ali in the corner.
Thought he had the opening, didn't take it. Gonna get Gordon open.
Gordon trying to work over the defender. Pull up from the free throw line is good. Had it on a string on lockdown boogie.
Yeah, Michigan's cut the lead to 11. Aldo gonna fire up a deep shot, gets it to fall. They'll call it a 3.
Jeez. When it rains, it pours. It is pouring right now for Rutgers. D'Angelo counted in one. Tough bucket. Tony D'Angelo having a really strong game here. Second quarter here.
Yeah, gets fouled by Lockdown Boogie, able to get that bucket through to Scarlet Knights. Again, much needed for Michigan. This to cut it down to just 11.
That's why we said this game far from over. Let's see if Rutgers can close it out strong here. Aldo, nice no-look pass. Wide open. That was a nice pass.
That was incredible. Like, props to Michigan on the double team on Aldo. Definitely the smart choice, I think. But the awareness by Joseph Aldo to find Lockdown Boogie down low. Here's Gordon for 3. No good.
That's the way we were going to end the half. 48-35. Rutgers up by 13 at the half. Watch the CSBA Big Ten Conference Tournament Round 1. Michigan and Rutgers. Now time for our CSBA halftime show. Aaron, talk to us a little bit about that first half.
Yeah, I'll admit it kind of feels like we're in Bizarro land in some ways. At the moment here, Rutgers has come out absolutely on fire on both sides of the floor, and because of that, Michigan's been kind of left reeling on the back foot here, not really expecting this type of play out of the Scarlet Knights. And because of that, Rutgers now currently a double-digit lead through 2. I believe 13 or 14 the gap, if I recall correctly. Michigan definitely hasn't been playing bad necessarily, but Rutgers right now, it feels like it can just do whatever they want on either end of the floor, and there's not much Michigan can say about it. D'Angelo off the bench is doing a great job trying to get his team back into this one, but you see now pretty much every category heavily favoring Rutgers.
Yeah, for sure. And if it's Bizarro world, we're bound to probably see Bizarro Jerry and Bizarro Newman, maybe. We'll see what happens here in the second half. Sorry, that was a Seinfeld joke. See what happens here in the second half. You watch the CSBA on Twitch. 48-35. Let's see the player who is highlighted here at the half. Wayne Salmons for Rutgers, leading scorer.
Salmons with only 9. Surprising, not often we see a player of the half, only single-digit scoring. Just shows how well Rutgers has spread the ball out between their entire unit. All 10 players getting something to go, I believe.
Who's going to kick that out? Rames for 3, bang! Not the guy you expect to shoot the 3 ball.
That man's got a 3?
That's his first 3 on the season, too.
That's his first 3 on the season. Hello?
Michigan will take it. They got it down to 10. Now Chris Cross for 2. No good. Rames up with the rebound.
I did not know that King Rames had that in his arsenal, but boy, howdy, is it coming out at the right time.
Michigan will take that for sure.
Yeah, it cuts the lead to 10. Ooh, surprised there's no foul call there. Grosjean to Cross, going to fire up
Two ball. Two.
Yeah, deep 2 ball.
Called 2 immediately, pointed right to it, so.
Hard, there's not a lot of space in that corner, though, to really set your feet. Blue's going to get stripped away by Grosjean. And now Cross going to try again. Can't get it to go this time.
Shot no good. Grosjean. The rebound.
A bit of a heat check there for Don Fletcher.
Foul on the play. Rames commits his first. Triple to the line to shoot 2.
By the way, as things stand, I don't think a loss here for Michigan's going to exclude them from madness by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, without it, not even close.
But I could very easily see this dropping them maybe somewhere in the lower mid seeds, like somewhere in the 4 or 5 range, maybe even as low as 6, depending on how some of the other teams play.
It'd be interesting though and if you're Michigan, that's not where you want to be because those mid-tier matchups are never easy. Talent level.
No, never.
Cross for 3, bang!
Great off-ball movement to get Cross open for 3 there.
So 55-38 Rutgers. C-Webb known as the upset king for a reason.
Indeed. Really, really tough going against C-Webb in postseason. Oh, finally gets it to Rames, gets poked away by Matz. Cross comes down with it. He's going to drive this time. Gets that one. No problems. Rutgers 9-0 run.
That's crazy. I can't believe Rutgers playing this good. This is the Rutgers that we saw early on in the season where they showed those flashes of, like we said, we knew that they had the offensive prowess, but they're playing a little bit of D here right tonight, and it reminds me a lot of how they played at the beginning of the season when they were playing their best ball.
Yeah, they did win their first game of the season, then went on a massive 7-game losing streak. But Rutgers getting hot here at the right time. They're currently out-rebounding Michigan. Again, something that I said at the top of the show that they struggled with so far. They're getting the better of the bigs for Michigan.
Alley with a throwdown. Yeah, it is. That's actually kind of surprising that it's kind of worked out to be that way, but yeah.
As Holly getting his first bucket of the night. Rutgers going to call a timeout now. 4:59 left to go here in the third. Scarlet Knights up 17.
Hey, listen, last night we saw a 22-3 run by one team. Anything is possible. They're trailing by 17. We know Michigan's got the horses.
Michigan doesn't just have the horses. They have the whole goddamn stable.
Yes, they do. There's a reason why they do have 2 national titles to their credit, so. Salmon's fadeaway J is good. Rouse at home. Salmons continues to shoot well.
And 9 points tonight on 57% in the first half. Zach Blues with some nice work on Chris Cross.
That's a nice,
Rutgers.
Nice job there. Bucket, sorry, again, I didn't mean to jump on top of you there.
Yeah, you're good. Rutgers scoring efficiency is really fallen off as there's Holly again with a big slam trying to get his Michigan team fired up to get back in this one.
15-point game. Chris Cross going to make you want to jump. Yes, bang! Chris Cross from downtown, a 14-6 run.
Yeah, Chris Cross coming into this one, not as crazy efficient 3-shooter, only 38% coming into this one. But has really kind of come alive here as Rame's going to get called for an illegal screen, even though he's the one on the ground.
See if this is where Michigan can maybe make up some ground with some of the starters out off the court for Rutgers. Aldo. Kick that out to Hero.
Cross got open again. Has a man in his face this time, though.
Chris
Knocks
Cross
it down
again.
anyways.
Wow.
Again, Rutgers, it just feels like they can get whatever they want whenever they damn well please, and there's nothing Michigan can say about it. As Lockdown Boogie going to come up with a steal.
That's a huge steal there. Cross again.
And they leave Cross open again.
That was a heat check 3 because he was deep and he had just made 2 in a row. So wow.
Yes, Fletcher gonna get forced out of bounds on the back foot. This is not looking like Michigan's night.
No, it is not. Credit to Rutgers. This is a much needed win for them.
And still a decent amount of time left here. Michigan definitely can still come back from this. Although with a shot like that from Aldo, it's not going to be easy.
No, still got a whole quarter left to play, but Michigan needs to start playing their best here. Ooh. He's probably been the one player I feel like has had the most success here tonight is Mr. Jermichael Gordon.
At the line, Gordon. 2 shots.
One good there for Gordon. That's the lead to 23 now.
The 46, 2:27 to go. Hero now over to Lumpkin. They come away with if they end up holding on here. Lockdown Boogie puts that one off the glass. If they end up holding on here, this should definitely solidify, in my eyes, enough of a chance for them to move into the March Madness consideration.
Yeah, definitely, especially against a team as tough as Michigan has been this season. Of course, the winner of this game goes on to play Ohio State. Is Michigan going to get called for a 3-second violation? An uncharacteristic mental error. I mean, to be fair, Michigan has played kind of uncharacteristic all game.
Yes, very uncharacteristic is right.
That's his third personal foul. BJ. Shooting 1.
Shot up and good there for Rutgers. Going to maintain possession here.
That's inside the Aldo. Good defensive play there.
Great play by Michigan's defense.
Shep or D'Angelo, I didn't see, but Shep fouled, counted in one as DeMarcus Lumpkin with an ill-advised foul. At that point, you let him go.
Yeah, much needed there. Michigan really needs a big momentum shift to try and start clawing their way back into this one. Down now by 22.
Aldo for two. No good, rims in and out.
Yeah, a bit forced that one from Aldo.
Oh, you going to get it to Shep. Good find.
Shep's got 10 points. Chris Cross, 13 on the other side. Tommy Shep, that's really kind of trying to put Michigan on his back here and get them back into this one.
Sanchez looking to drive here on Gordon. I think that was a travel. They don't call it. Gordon being committed. They call for the foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Sanchez. 2 shots.
One up and in there.
Shep with the throwdown dunk with 50.1 seconds left here to go in third.
Lead to 19. Michigan doing their best to go back in this. Hero. Lucky break there for Michigan.
You take a little ball luck whenever you can get it. Pass inside D'Angelo, throw it down.
Now we're starting to see Michigan kind of piece things together here late. This fourth quarter going to be very, very interesting, Wired.
Yeah, I mean, there's no quit in Michigan. I knew that they're not going to, this game was not indicative of their talent, so I knew that they were going to make some run, and 2K being 2K, there's got to be a little bit of something to change here. It's a hard foul by D'Angelo. You know what? I like the foul. Send them to the line. Make him earn it. Nothing easy.
Good there for lockdown Boogie, who's an 81% free throw shooter coming into this game, as Krista Matt's going to check back in.
Hold for one here, see if they can capitalize. Michael Gordon was wide open to the side. Instead, they're going to go to Nasir Ali. He drives, top of the key. Dorado to end the third.
That's a big momentum bucket for Michigan here, going into the fourth quarter.
All right, well, we'll see what happens here in the fourth. Get those fours up in the stream chat. We'll be right back. It's just be on Twitch. Welcome back to the CSBA Big Ten Conference Tournament Round 1. Rutgers with a solid first quarter there. That was a beautiful no-look pass we saw early on in the game. Let's see if Michigan's got a run here in them. It's got to start right here, though.
Yeah, they're going to need a big one. They're down by 17 at the moment. Boogie should not be... excuse me?
He's good for every once in a while to knock down a three. I've seen him do it before in some of the other games I've called from Rutgers. So.
And from that kind of range, sir?
I mean, it was deep, but I've seen him drop threes, so it is. He does have the range. He averages about 1 or 2 per game to shoot. So Boogie up with the... comes away with the steal there. ball, no good. Matt's the hero just inside the three-point line is good. It looks like Rutgers came ready to play here tonight, make a statement for the.
Yeah, Michigan really needs to step up here in a big way.
Trying to make the committee to take notice. That's inside. Matz comes away with the steal. Sanchez up off the glass and good.
And honestly, I think it's less Michigan playing bad and more Rutgers playing with a massive chip on their shoulder.
Oh, absolutely. Is Ali. Is good. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you.
Like Michigan, they're shooting okay. They're 55% from the field, but Rutgers, they got off to that hot start, and Michigan hasn't really been able to find the momentum.
Well, they haven't gotten the stops, right? I mean, that's been pretty
Yeah.
much the key here. They have not gotten the stops. Dribble. They go to Mats.
And I think the thing too for Rutgers, the pick and roll game for the Scarlet Knights has been absolutely deadly. Getting the likes of Chris Cross open on screens on off ball screens, getting the lights of Mats open with some pick and roll action too. It's just really kind of killed anything Michigan's tried to do. Is stack Blues not able to get anything to go there down close.
Ross now over to Salmons. Mismatch down on the low post. Good defense there by Rames. Actually, it wasn't a mismatch, excuse me. Rames was just punched over. Right place, right time, though, for Rames in the putback.
Yeah, need to see more of that other King Rames. He's got 7 tonight.
Three ball, no good. Blues up with the rebound. Hallie gets stripped from behind by Grosjean. Rutgers getting those big steals. They got to be a bunch of turnovers for Rutgers. His cross from that same spot he dropped the three before. No good. Hallie kicks it off to Rames. 12 on the shot clock. Rames along the baseline floater is good. Tough bucket from King Rames. Look at the volume though.
Yep. It's been really difficult for Michigan.
And the funny part is the volume that Rutgers has. Their made shots are more from the 3-point range, right? So
yeah.
So it's not looking good here for Michigan. Looking really good for Rutgers. Fletcher, no good. Michigan it's not that Michigan has played bad. It's there's been some moments within this game that just kind of scratch your head, like where a lot of ISO.
Yeah.
Not as many setups for the Blues brothers as we normally accustomed to seeing, and the ball movement. Right, it's exactly what C Webb. The ball movement for Rutgers has been A+ all night.
Yeah, like I said, they've been able to just get so many open looks on screens, both on and off ball. Michigan hasn't really been able to defend those very well in this one. Plus, like, these buckets in transition, too.
I need a 63. Fletcher gonna drive high off the glass and good. 3 minutes to go here.
Cross up over stack
Jeez,
Blues.
Ross having a game, man. Oof.
Absolutely. Good lord, I'm pretty sure he's activated now. Him and Mats are activated. This Rame's gonna knock down a deep three again.
Yeah, wow.
Rame's now with 10. At least, maybe 12.
Tribble. Kicks that outside, the cross the go shot, a little stutter step, pull up, a little pump fake there by him. And then Tribble gonna get foul away from the ball. Bucket is good by Hallie.
You see Michigan actually shooting better than Rutgers in this quarter, but the three balls for the Scarlet Knights have just been absolutely decimating.
Yeah, I mean,
Michigan in this one.
By the three, they've feasted on it here tonight. One of those games. Play well, but unfortunately the other team just plays better.
One gonna get tipped out of bounds by Shep. So Rutgers gonna keep possession, but it does take a bit of time off of the shot clock, something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, with 1:46 to go, trailing by 22, it does not bode well for Michigan. Take some serious effort for the Wolverines.
That's a good start.
Oh, Hallie.
That's a really good start.
We talk about the transition game. We've talked about the transition game for Michigan, and that's what they, with Rutgers shooting as well as they have, that Michigan has not been able to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and Rutgers just going to waste all the time they have available here. Doesn't matter if they miss the shot or not. They're up by 20.
Yeah. Wide open for three. Corner three is good. Bang. G-Hard, even if it went down, if it's within the rule book number, I think it's 20 points, it would have been fine. Not that that's going to happen here.
Oh, I believe that's Boogie extending it to 19 again.
Ali, I've noticed, hasn't shot the ball much in this game.
No, not at all. Not a lot of good takes from Stack Blues. Not a lot from Fletcher. When your three highest leading scorers are held under double digits, save Ali, who just picked up his 11th. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure C-Web it kind of put it in his game plan to kind of lock down the likes of Stack Blues and Don Fletcher, recognizing that that's typically where the Wolverine offense likes to run through. And the game plan worked to perfection here as Rutgers going to come out on top. The upset king strikes again.
Yeah, it does it. Credit to him. Good job. There's a reason why he has the name, right? The nickname is Ali. Picks that off, but Aldo is going to waste time here. Congratulations to Rutgers picking up the win. They are going to advance in the tournament.
Yeah, they will play Ohio State.
That's another tall task for Rutgers, but Ohio State just built differently. Two different style teams for sure. So,
yep, that game will be the 9 o'clock game on Saturday for the semifinal.
More than likely, Nick Nohano's, assuming he gets his power back, will more than likely be on that call. At least I pray that he does. Because otherwise you're going to get a lot of me this week. It's crazy. Both teams shoot double nickels, and Rutgers just having 10 more shots. But look at the volume from three-point land. 12 of 21. Wow.
Yeah, that definitely the big difference maker. Pretty even-ish in other categories. Rutgers with a slight advantage in fast break points. Michigan with more points in the paint.
14 turnovers, points. 19 points off of turnovers.
Yeah, that I think gonna end up being the biggest difference maker.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just 9 steals. Credit to Rutgers with 9 steals. I know Chris and Matt's had like 2 or 3. We'll go through the box score here, but wow, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, also real quick, props to Michigan. 10 points on 4 turnovers is really good.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, they capitalized on it when they got the opportunities. Didn't have enough of them, unfortunately. King Rames finishing double-double, 12 and 10. Rames talked about Rames having a good game. Finishes a double-double. Shep with 12, 4 and 2. Actually, he had 4 players for Michigan in double figures, so I don't know what everybody's saying. They only had 1. Nasir Ali, 11, 2 and 5. Gordon with 11, 1 and 6, and almost Halley with 8. He had finished with 8, 2, 1 and 1, 4 of 6. Fletcher 7 points. Dante D'Angelo 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 blocks. Stack Blues 6, 2 and 1. Mo Blues very quiet night for him. Only 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting, 3 rebounds, 5 dimes, 1 steal, 3 turnovers though for Mo. Sage did not even attempt a shot. Did have 1 turnover. Take us through Rutgers.
He did have a shot. He just missed it.
Did he?
Fortunately.
Did
he? Yeah, he was 0 for 1.
My bad. You're right. You all correct, sir.
Chris Cross going to be your leading scorer here for the Scarlet Knights. 15 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and a block on 6-11. Was also 50% from the 3-point line tonight. Lockdown Boogie, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal on 4 of 6. Also had that wild deep 3 that came out of basically nowhere. Dwayne Salmons, 14 points, 2 rebounds, and a block on 6 of 10. Also 50% from beyond the arc. Krista Matz, 12 points, 9 boards, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block.
That's more of Krista Matz from last season. Like I said, last season averaged 9 and 9, so that's more what I'm accustomed to seeing from Matz.
Aldo finishing 11 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Tyrell Hero, 10 points, 5 dimes, and a steal. Milo Sanchez, 10 points, 1 rebound, and a block.
How many is that?
Can we
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 of 10 players for Rutgers in double
really
digits.
Good balanced scoring from them.
Granted, they also have 2 with 0, but first you have Jordan Tribble with 7 points, 3 boards, 5 assists. Sebastian Grosjean, one of the 2 with no points, does finish with a rebound, 2 dimes, and 2 steals, and then Lumpkin going to finish 4 rebounds, 2 assists.
They were decoys.
Well,
kind of like Ray Bob Diddle.
Yeah, they were very, very effective decoys because it allowed 7 of their 8 teammates to score double digits.
Yeah, if Ray's in the stream, this is like decoys like Ray Bob Diddle. Congratulations to Rutgers, solid night, 12 of 21. It's crazy. They feasted on threes, and I think that's a big reason why they that and the hot start to start this game is a big reason why they won. So,
yep.
Any parting words, Aaron, before we head off for the night?
Yeah, stick around for the games tomorrow. The 2 first round games in the Big 12, and then the first in the SEC. It'll be Oklahoma State and Kansas, TCU, Iowa State, and Florida LSU. The games tomorrow. Some of those should be pretty close. Should be some exciting matchups again. Maybe a potential upset in that 9:30 game between TCU and Iowa State, but that's just pure speculation.
You're saying it's rigged?
No.
Hey man, listen. The higher seeds so far have played pretty well, so we'll see how it plays out. But you never know. Never know. That's why you got to tune in for these games. Nothing is written in stone. From my boy Aaron here, I am Scott KK Ward 71. We'll see you guys mañana, CSBA. Peace. Have a good night, everybody. Congrats, Rutgers.